I recently switched to Apple HomeKit and was able to set up a simple DIY home security system. It was easy, affordable, and is completely automated. Let me show you how I did it. Hey Siri, arm the security system. Hey, what's up? It's Andrew. Thanks for hanging out with me. You know, I love technology, and on this channel, I'm building a user-friendly smart home for everyone with Apple HomeKit and Amazon Alexa. If you're interested in either of those, or maybe both like me, then I hope you consider subscribing so you can check out more videos like this one. Well, in my smart home, I was setting out to build a DIY home security system. I have reviewed off-the-shelf DIY options like the Wyze home monitoring system, which I was provided by Wyze. And I did a full review after using it for some time. You can check that out here. And as usual, I'll leave links to any products or videos I reference in this video in the description down below so you can go check those out for yourself. Anyway, as I continue to add to my smart home, I have three main things I like to maintain. One, whatever I do has to add convenience, and nothing I add can make the home more complex to use. Two, the smart home has to remain easy to use for the rest of my family and even for my guests. And three, I hate adding in layers of cost, so nothing I add can come with monthly fees. That's why I set out to build my own DIY home security system. Now, a small disclaimer before I continue. By requiring my system not to cost me any monthly fees to operate, I do eliminate some features that I'm sure you or many others may absolutely determine as necessary for a security system. Simply put, a DIY system will not be professionally monitored. So if it's triggered, there isn't a set of dispatchers on call to call the cops to send them to your house. Instead, my DIY system will act as a deterrent and alerting system for when the system is triggered. Scare away the bad guys and let me know my house is broken into. And this is the Aqara G2H Pro. And this little thing packs a whole lot into this cute little plastic shell. Now I know Aqara isn't exactly a household name, but the Aqara G2H cameras are compatible with Apple HomeKit Secure Video, and that's how I came across them. If you're new to HomeKit Secure Video or curious what that even is, I'll leave a link up here or down there to a video where I break it all down for you and why I switched my home cameras over to using HomeKit Secure Video. Now, as I'm relatively new to the HomeKit ecosystem, I've recently learned about the Aqara line of products. They are made by Xiaomi, and I'll be honest, I was a bit skeptical at first. But here's the deal. The Aqara G2H Pro is a Wi-Fi connected home security camera. It works with HomeKit and, as I mentioned, supports Apple HomeKit Secure Video. But it also works with Amazon Alexa and Google Home. You can grab one for about $70 on Amazon, but they've been offered lately with coupons, so you can probably grab one for less, like I did. I know, $70 for a weird looking little camera, but this also is a Zigbee hub. So you can pair a number of Zigbee accessories with this and expand your smart home. Things like motion sensors, door and window sensors, switches, leak sensors, and more. Actually, you can see I've started buying the Aqara Zigbee accessories because they are very affordable and honestly, they really work great. The downside is you cannot pair any non-Aqara Zigbee accessories with this hub. So you're limited to only what they offer. But that seems like a lot, so you're really not that limited. Lastly, the Aqara G2H Pro has a built-in alarm system. What that means is you can configure it to use the Aqara sensors like the motion sensor or door and window sensor to trigger an alarm during certain times. If you are away, for example, or only at night. And when armed, then it's triggered. There's also an alarm built in. And as you can hear, when used in HomeKit mode, it also has those cute car alarm arm and disarm beeps for a nice touch. That's cool, a true DIY home security system. But it gets better. This security system feature is also exposed when added to HomeKit. So you can use it in your HomeKit automations to add even more functionality. Like, for example, if I wanted to keep someone from sneaking into the fridge for a snack when he clearly doesn't need one. I'm so hard on myself, and I won't take credit for those cool flashing red lights up there. I got that idea from Shane Watley, another great channel to check out for all kinds of HomeKit tips. But if you're interested in seeing how that is set up, let me know in the comments down below and I'll be happy to share. All of that in a single package. A decent value if you ask me. It doesn't come without its flaws though. You see, the G2H Pro does not come with a power adapter, and that's not really news. But in the documentation, it states that it only uses 5 watts. Great, you might be thinking. I have plenty of those laying around the house. Actually, with the help of Aqara's support, which was very responsive and helpful, I discovered that it actually requires 10-watt power supply to operate the camera's built-in night vision. If you only use a 5-watt power adapter and the night vision is switched on, the camera completely turns off. The Zigbee hub and all. Nothing works. Now I'm hoping Aqara will update their documentation soon, or maybe they'll just decide to provide the power supply in the box. So that's how my system is set up. But I also said it was automated. Right. The main time I want my home security system armed is when I'm not home. That fridge security didn't really work anyway. So I created some automations in HomeKit to arm it when I leave and disarm it when someone comes home. But in HomeKit, there are some things preventing this from happening so easily. And this is for your own good, in the name of security, of course. You see, in HomeKit, you cannot use location-based triggers to do things like unlock doors, open garage doors, or disarm security systems. Doing so introduces potential for someone to exploit your system and maybe gain entry to your home. So Apple requires a user acknowledgement in those situations. Now, I thought these were annoying at first, but I understand them. It's a smart step. However, we can work around them because you can trigger these types of things using device triggers instead of location-based triggers. So to do this, I have some dummy switches set up in HomeBridge that I control when I arrive home instead. So when I arrive home, a dummy switch turns on. When that switch turns on, I have another automation that triggers to disarm my security system. And since it's just a dummy switch, I also have it programmed to turn back off in 60 seconds, so it's ready to be triggered the next time. I didn't say bypassing those acknowledgements was smart. It was clever, and let me set up the automation the way I want it to operate. So there it is. For the entry point of $70, a DIY home security system using Aqara and HomeKit. Endless customizability, completely automated, and no monthly fees. That is a user-friendly smart home. Hey, thanks for watching, and if you got any value from this video, please let me know by giving it a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.